It's a first for the Land of Enchantment. Fly Fishing Team USA is holding its Southwest Regional Qualifying Competition in northern New Mexico. Hosted by High Desert Angler in Santa Fe, the two-day event on Santa Cruz Lake and the Rio Grande near Pilar presents deliberate challenges to test the varying abilities of 24 competitors, vying for 3 spots on the national stage.
This is the lake competition at Santa Cruz Lake, so we have boat staging, and in about 2 minutes we're going to start launching off the boats and get ready for competition time.
Good luck, everybody.
Half the competition involves floating, the other half wading. On the lake, each boat accommodates 2 competitors plus 1 guide acting as the controller. It's spring in New Mexico, so the anglers have to be resourceful.
The competition works by the number of fish you catch and the size of the fish you catch. So right now Randy's fishing, and should he catch a fish, he's required to bring it in, he's required to net it and present it to me in a net. And then my job is to correctly measure the fish and record his fish.
We're looking at pretty calm conditions, especially compared to yesterday. We had some pretty good gusts, a little bit of white caps early off, but it mellowed out pretty good, but definitely a lot calmer than yesterday. So ultimately fishing conditions and situations will be there'll be some modifications to techniques and rigging and whatnot, so we'll see how these guys can adapt.
These fishermen have come in from around the nation to compete here today. Anthony Naranja lays out what's at stake.
So the top 3 individuals that finish here that are not currently team members will earn a spot and an invitation to come compete at the U.S. National Fly Fishing Championships, which in turn we will pick the 2010 Fly Fishing Team USA from that National Fly Fishing Championship. So we've got 24 competitors here. You have to finish in the top 8 in order to score points. The national championships is worth more points. A world championship is even worth more points. So the more experience you get, that's how you're earning your spot on Team USA.
So what does it take to be a competitive fly fisherman? Anglers say it requires a combination of qualities. Each competitor often develops similar ideas, but in different areas of expertise.
There's the purist guys that sometimes they just like to throw dry flies and fish. There's indicator guys who just want to throw indicators and nymph, and then there's competitors, and we can't use any lead shot or any indicators or anything, and it's just a really neat, progressive way to fish.
You supply everything yourself, bugs. I know a lot of these guys tie their own flies and stuff. You supply your rods, your boots, your waders, everything you need.
A half hour up the road near Pilar, the other half of the competition is testing their skills on the Rio Grande.
My job as captain of the team is trying to find the most comprehensive fly fisherman and to be able to adapt to certain conditions. You look at the Rio here. The Rio is a very difficult fishery, as the numbers of fish that are being caught are showing. It's a very difficult fishery. The weather hasn't cooperated very much, but that's exactly what happens in a championship also. And so the venues that have been picked for a specific reason, to challenge some anglers, but also to showcase some of the fisheries in New Mexico as well.
Right now I'm getting rigged up prior to starting my afternoon session, and right now I'm trying to figure out which one of these flies is a magic fly.
The Rio Grande is always a temperamental river, and right now conditions are challenging, and I think the most any competitors caught has been only 3 or so fish in a 3-hour session.
I saw that! He just lost the fish.
A little slow, like to see a little more action. I've picked up one rainbow in this afternoon session. I've covered my beat here once, and I'm going to head back and try it again. Probably change up the flies, change my depth, and maybe go a little deeper, because wasn't seeing too much on the surface.
It's really a matter of sheer pride, and more importantly than that even, is the skill development.
Thank you, gentlemen. Perfect timing.
The level of skill that's required to make the U.S. team, you got to be really, really good. And this is the way you separate the men from the boys, so to speak.
The Southwest Regional Qualifier is one of 10 qualifying tournaments held around the country prior to the U.S. Championships held in the fall. If you think you might have what it takes to compete, log on to flyfishingteamusa.com.